So we've got weight gain, maybe fatigue, joint pain, gut issues, poor sleep, brain fog. The list just feels endless. If you've been struggling with any of these menopausal symptoms, then in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you the Domino Method, the exact 2-step process that every woman should know how to start reducing in those menopausal years. So, to make this even easier, I want you to comment the word quiz below and I will send you my symptom mapping framework. And this is the first step that everybody should be able to take to start reducing those symptoms. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lucy and I'm a certified health and nutrition coach and I'm the founder of Health Coach Lucy. And I help women over the age of 40 who are tired of being dismissed, misdiagnosed, and just left Googling at 2 o'clock in the morning when they can't get to sleep, trying to figure out what the hell is happening to their body. So what are these steps to reducing those perimenopausal symptoms more naturally? Well, the first thing is to understand that your symptoms are not random. They are in fact following patterns. And once you can see these patterns, you can start to group these symptoms together and find out the real root cause. For example, if you're getting bloating or brain fog or those energy crashes, or if you're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're feeling anxious most days, you've got that always stuck on feeling. You're feeling wired and tired when your head hits the pillow. This is usually linked to stress and cortisol. And that is so important to understand. So when you group your symptoms together like this, everything becomes a lot clearer. You stop trying to fix everything at once and focus on the one main issue that is driving most of those symptoms. And then we get to see progress. So the problem is that most women are trying to fix their symptoms one by one. For example, if they're getting the weight gain, they're like, right, okay, I need to cut my calories and do more exercise. Or maybe they are trying to chase that poor sleep, get that better. So they start taking the magnesium supplements. Or maybe it's their energy. They're trying to just drink more coffee or just add another vitamin or supplement to get them through the day. You are treating each symptom like they are separate, when in reality, they are all coming from the same underlying shifts that are happening in your body. The real issue is that no one actually identifies your root causes. And without that, we end up just guessing all the time and just going round in circles. So this is why we do something different. And I call it the Domino Method. Because when you're fixing the right things first, everything else just seems to fall into place. So step number 1 is to track your symptoms. Before you change anything, we've got to identify what is going on. So we're going to track your symptoms, your food, your energy, your sleep, usually for around 7 days, just to identify those patterns. Because without this data, you're just going to keep on guessing. And guessing is what is keeping you stuck right now. Step number 2, we're going to start grouping these symptoms together because often they are driven by that same underlying issue. For example, that fatigue, the brain fog, the bloating, the blood sugar cravings, they are often gut health or blood sugar related. And step number 3 is the biggest domino of all. Instead of trying to fix everything at once, we identify the 1, maybe 2 biggest drivers behind those multiple symptoms. And when you fix that key area, you don't just improve one symptom, you're improving 5 or 6 at the same time. And that is what I call the domino effect. Because your symptoms aren't separate, they are connected. So when you support your body properly, instead of pushing it harder or playing whack-a-mole with your health, just trying to get rid of one symptom over there and then another symptom pops up over here, we're going to make your life so much easier. Because as a result, your energy is going to improve, your sleep is going to improve, your body is going to respond the way it wants to respond. So when you understand what your body actually needs, this is when everything can start to change. So if you want to start reducing those pesky perimenopausal symptoms and naturally make yourself feel so much better, not by guessing, but actually doing what your body is asking for, then comment the word quiz and I will send you that symptom mapping framework right away. This is the first step to actually understand what is driving those symptoms and finally getting a little bit more clarity. And once you see what your body is telling you, you stop chasing the symptoms. You stop second guessing yourself and you finally start working with your body instead of fighting it every single